Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. I'm excited to be on here. I haven't been able to get on and have a conversation with you all for the last couple of weeks. No, let me take that back. It's not that I haven't been able to. I've literally just been thinking about what type of message do I want to deliver, because I believe these messages are so important. So important because I apply these things to my life and I figure I can't keep them to myself. I got to share them with other people. Big thing is this. I actually get messages from people telling me that they were impacted by the message, by its delivery, by its consistency, by the energy, and also the frequency on how I'm delivering it. So everybody's not going to get this, but the right people will. And I hope even more people get it. My goal is to align myself with people who are either where I used to be, where I am, where I was, where I'm headed, or where I want to go, because we can all learn something from each other. What's really important is this. I think everyone needs to make some adjustments in their thinking, in their thoughts, and really reevaluate what they've learned, assess it all, and take time to be in the moment of how, number one, you were affected. Number two, did it alter the thoughts in your mind? Did it help you make the necessary changes? Because, many people were caught off guard. Many people were caught slipping, as they say. A lot of people altered their thinking. They changed their thought process because they had thought a certain way for so long. And as things change around us, that allows so many people to make adjustments, not only in their thinking, not only in their physical being, but in their mindset, in their philosophy, in their habits, in their vision for themselves, their vision for those around them, and ultimately their end result and bottom line. One thing I say for sure is, I feel so happy to know that so many people have realized that, family, friends, relationships, even the day, the hour, the months, none of those things can be taken for granted. But so many people are getting back caught up in the motions that they were caught up in. So what's the difference between somebody who gets caught up in the motions and someone who doesn't? Well, someone who's caught up in the motions or caught up in, all the worldly things, and that could be anything to whoever, you just apply it to how it applies to you. What I mean is, did you start to make adjustments? Will you get caught slipping again? Did all the things that everyone showed you, everyone, people that are close to you, people that you don't know, people who are on all these different outlets, did they share information with you that will increase you? And if they did, write in the chat or go to my YouTube channel and look and see really how you were affected, because I want feedback. It might have been something that maybe I overlooked or something but that you overlooked. But what I know is this: together we can increase one another, because no one knows it all. It's like a good movie, You might see a movie before and you go back and you watch it again and you're like, wow, I didn't see that. And you might have a friend who's a fan of that movie also, and your friend says, oh, but did you see this one part? And no, I didn't see it. It happened right here. So then you go back and you watch it. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that. Life works the same way. You cannot believe that you missed that. We've been able to find out so many things about ourselves, so many things about the world, so many things about who people are willing to be, what people are willing to do. And you've seen some of the best things as far as humanity. Man, we've got to see so much love, so much energy, so much togetherness, so much of all these things. People coming together like never before. Man. Families, relationships, different ways of doing business, different ways of everything. And it shows how powerful we all are and how we can make adjustments to whatever we need to make adjustments to. Now, don't make adjustments backwards. Make adjustments forward. See, from the day we were born, we wanted to crawl. That's the first thing we want to do. Then we want to walk. Then we want to run, and that's because our innate ability to move forward and get better is implanted, impregnated, and lined up in the fabric of our DNA. It's who we are, and we can't get away from it. So with that being said, everything that you're learning, everything that you're becoming, once that is your DNA, you're going to pass it on. Pieces of that. And that is such a powerful thing. A lot of people overlook that. But anyways, what I want to get down to before I get done is I really want you to think about the conversation that I'm having. I really want you to think about how it applies to you, how you're going to make it apply to you, what you can do different, and how you can become better. You know, just because you are doing what you're doing right now doesn't mean that's your end all be all. You know, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have wants, chase those things, become those things, increase every single day. And yes, it can definitely be a painful process. But what I'll share with you is this, is the things that you're doing right now may be an inconvenience. They may be uncomfortable. They may be painful. They may take up your time. But what I can tell you is if you do all the right things right now, you will have a reward later on. You will be rewarded. You will be fulfilled. You will feel accomplished. And you will know that you're unstoppable and you can do anything that you put your mind to. So with that being said, you didn't have to come up with this conversation. You don't have to go say this to somebody who needs to hear this. This message was brought to you in part by yours truly. See, a lot of times we have friends that we want to get on the same page with, that we want them to listen to them. We have people that we love, people that we're in a relationship, and you know, they don't hear us the same way because why? The law of familiarity. See, when they're around us for so long, they don't listen to us, but they'll go down the street and go to anywhere else and hear something from somebody else and come tell you what they learned. And all you can think is, I just shared that with you. So with that being said, go to my YouTube channel. Do that for me. I really want to grow to a ridiculous amount of subscribers. I'm going to grow to a ridiculous amount of subscribers. You can be a part of the solution. You can be a part of the process, or later on you can join whenever. But eventually, you know, I'm just saying there's good messages here that you don't have to come with yourself. And who knows, if you share them with someone, maybe they'll be empowered by it. Maybe you can get them on the same page with you. You didn't have to sit down. You didn't have to have the conversation. All you had to do was copy and paste it, send the link, they can grab it and they can apply it to themselves. And who knows, they can probably pay it forward to someone else. Bottom line is this. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. Follow me on social media platforms. I'm everywhere, on every single one of them, because it is such a beautiful thing. And last thing, for those of you who are constantly thinking about a way to have more independence, to have more freedom, to maybe work from home, to be your own boss, to not have to go clock in. Right now, that might be something that you're doing, but it doesn't have to be who you are 2, 3, 4 years from now. So all I'm saying is this: find something or find someone who can help you, who can guide you, who can teach you, who can coach you, who can game plan with you, who can find out what your desires are, where you want to go in life, and help guide you in that direction. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's my time. Mr. Vermillion served, Brian Baker. I'm out of here.